Stray Gods, de Roleplaying Musical. Bienvenidos al acto 3. ¿Escucháis en el foso de orquesta cómo tocan los violines? Están calentando. Pero ya sin más, vamos a empezar. Señoras, señores, apaguen sus teléfonos móviles. Y vamos a ver qué pasó después de la muerte de Freddie. Uy, este juego. Ahora veo su sombrero. Qué pena más grande.
Grace, I'm sorry.
Apolo. Bueno, ahora me puedo enrollar contigo. No sabes cómo pasó eso. Tendría que haber sido yo.
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already
Apolo
slated
usa
to die if
Sauvage
anyone paid the
de
price.
Dios.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your eidolon onto Freddie instead?
¿Creéis que usa
Gave you a
colonia?
chance.
O huele a O de sudor.
Is that what happened to Caliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah.
No suda porque va en pelota. Huele a bergamota. La bergamota es un olor bueno.
Before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
¿Quién puede controlar a las furias? ¿Quién? Ay, no se me mueve el puntero.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone.
Fijaos que pasa que en el mundo real no tengo amigos que vengan a llorar a Freddie.
Clearly someone can do it.
Tiene que venir mi nuevo amigo imaginario Apolo.
Unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
¿Qué intentaba hacer Caliope? ¿Por qué? Bueno, ¿qué son las furias? Cuéntame, háblame de ello.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not.
No la llora nadie.
Take all them
No,
embodiments of retribution,
no
and I
tener amigos
suppose
es lo
that's the
normal.
best
Sí,
description.
pero por poco amigos que
They
tenga,
go back to
se te ha muerto la compañera de piso y amiga del alma. Yo qué sé, algún padre, primo, algo. ¿Tú no vendrías a mi casa?
They're ancient laws now?
¿Quieres que vaya a tu casa? ¿Y
¿Y
dónde duermo, Mafe? ¿Dónde duermo?
But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
Ah, eso pensaba. ¿Qué intentaba hacer Caliope?
I know Caliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
En el hotel que pagarán el programa.
Apparently she wanted to speak to the fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to
Sí,
control
las moiras
destiny.
que controlan el destino. Era
Perhaps
tejiendo,
Caliope
¿no?
wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Entonces, ¿podríamos hablar con una moira para que cambie el destino y desteja lo que ha tejido y el tiempo va para atrás y salvamos a Freddie? Tal vez. ¿Son así de poderosas?
Can these fates really control the
Y yo,
future?
dice Neo, ¿y yo dónde
They're
duermo?
tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Caliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
¿Y por qué se detuvieron?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddie and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddie hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
Walkthrough. Si solo supiéramos más.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Caliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Why not ask them?
Ah, Perséfone, hola, ¿qué
You
tal?
too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
¿Por qué estás aquí? Dejen de pelear. No, ¿por qué está aquí?
Why are you here, Persephone? You made it clear you didn't want to help me.
Oh, she doesn't. What she wants is to help herself.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that
Noah,
was stripped
que no
from
se
me.
quede tu espíritu vagando, métete en alguien, hombre. Posee, posee. ¿Pensaste todo esto desde un
Is
principio?
Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
¿Cómo encontramos el trono?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Hagámoslo, sin más.
Was another crazy plan, right?
Grace,
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Se ha congelado 5 segundos, Epo, pero no el directo. ¿Qué se ha congelado 5 segundos? O sea, ¿me he congelado yo? ¿Qué significa eso? ¿No estaba vacío? Hubiera empezado por ahí, hombre.
Wait, what?
Tú te has quedado muy
Hades?
quieta, sí, a veces me quedo muy quieta. Me quedo tal
Persephone, why
casi.
didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine.
Pero voy a atender.
I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's
Apolo
what you
no viene.
prefer, by all means.
Va al Hades, pero no
It's
viene
fine,
a la
Hermes.
misión.
Get this over with.
¿Qué gallo?
Shall
Hermes.
I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me
Voy
fairly.
a ir quitándome capas, por cierto. Que ya me ha dado calor.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Pobrecito, es que no te queremos. Esta última pieza del rompecabezas no te meterá en problemas, es para salvar a Freddie. Es para salvar a Freddie, qué bien que ahora tengo encanto, ¿eh?
Freddie's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades.
Oye, ¿y no han llamado a los padres de Freddie para comunicarle lo de la muerte de su hija? ¿O
You're
ya
her
si
friend
eso
too.
otro día?
I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Es que si es un juego basado en el mundo real,
Okay.
no entiendo que no se ajusten a las leyes del mundo real.
Signal when you need to come back.
Grace, no somos inclusivas y por eso te
You
queremos
sure?
meter en problemas.
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
¿Vamos a cantar?
Welcome to the real underworld.
Suena a que te estás preparando para una canción.
Wow. It feels so empty.
Mundo real con dioses
So
LGTB
lonely.
que pelean musicalmente.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne.
Sí,
for
van a
that
cantar
matter.
Be Prepared.
A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
¿Y Orfeo quién es?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale
Ahora
among
salen las
mortals
llenas por allá abajo.
regarding how he
Pa-pam,
once came to the
pa-pam,
underworld
pa-pam,
to retrieve his
pa-pam.
love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead,
Ahora
the
le
blame
dijeron
has
Orfeo una vez.
evidently fallen to
No.
So he's not a fan
¿Para
of
qué ponen
yours.
más letras de las que tiene?
me. He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
Terminemos con esto.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Sí, el río ese. ¿No necesitamos moneda en los ojos? Me lo van a cruzar gratis.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case
Al barquero le voy a tener que
clearly
cantar
and
una
with
canción.
determination.
Con claridad y resolución. Orfeo tocaba la lira y la usaba para amansar fieras. No sé cuán exacto es eso. Me gusta. Al pasar la barca.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
Qué cachondo, Caronte. Vengo con Perséfone, vine a salvar a Freddie. Soy la última musa, díselo.
Hey there. I'm Grace, idol, and last
¿Por
of
qué a
the
Caronte no lo hacen
muses.
sexy? No sabemos cómo es debajo de la capucha. A lo mejor se lo quita y es.
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses and that you're very pretty. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Podemos buscar algo para jugar. Me encanta. Siempre es así, pregúntale si siempre es así, porque madre mía, vaya hombre.
Has he, always been like this?
Once he was as grim as the grave itself. Time has clearly eroded his gravitas.
Ay, pobrecito, pone ojo de pena.
And it
No.
appears I'll have to find Cerberus as he's gotten himself lost.
El Cerbero es su
Wonderful.
perro, ¿no?
Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Tío, pero yo quería buscarle algo para jugar. Bueno. Cerbero no es su perro. Es de otra persona. El perro de Hades. Ah. ¿Y por qué dicen que se le ha perdido a él? Él lo cuidaba. Y ni siquiera está claro si era un perro. ¡Ah! ¡Canción! ¡Ay!
Way too much for you, overload you, blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed
Cuida que ningún imbécil se escape.
but was denied.
El Caronte mide 50 metros. Cuida del infierno. Cerbero es la mascota de Hades y tiene 3 cabezas. Se asemeja a un perro, pero no está claro que lo sea. Vine a buscar a Freddie y dejar que Perséfone continúe. No, canta con ella, hombre.
I killed the
Ay, perdón.
king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
No fue tu culpa. Era algo que podía pasar. No fue tu culpa que no fuera tu lugar. Si me robaran la vida. ¿Estás haciendo estofado real, Mafe? Me aburro, así que canto mientras Caronte no llega. Básicamente, ¿eh? Anda, mira, Orfeo. ¿Y la lira Orfeo para cuándo?
Music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too.
Caronte con cara triste.
Visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
Concéntrate en Perséfone. No, en la pelea venidera. Concentrarte en Orfeo. Pelea venidera, a tope.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's coming. A wolf is waiting in the
Nadie aprecia mi trabajo, soy feo, nadie me quiere, me consideran aburrido y solo usan mis servicios por el interés. Te quiero, Andrés. Eso opina Caronte. Caronte se estará partiendo debajo de la capucha, aprovechando que no le pueden ver la cara.
someone's coming. It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, what happened to the music?
Seguid con la música. La habéis arruinado a Perséfone. Ah, mira, ahí está. La lira de Orfeo.
And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. Welcome
Me habéis cortado el
to
rollo.
my underworld. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all.
¿Por qué estás tan enojado con Perséfone? Tengo curiosidad, la verdad. Sí, pregunta por qué.
Questions?
Tal vez un antiguo amor.
Persephone.
Do, 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 loop it. Do, do,
Yo voy a hacer los coros. Do, 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 do.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends.
Qué guay ser un espíritu de estos que flota, ¿eh? Y poder volar. Mira, a uno le han dado guitarra y todo. Tienen brazos a conveniencia.
to react. It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to
Como los Among Us.
turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tat is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Pelean por nada. Dejar que Orfeo presente su caso. Dejar que Perséfone presente su caso.
I won't comply.
Venga, Perséfone.
I'd rather die. The throne was stolen. After I murdered the king, you should be grateful and thank me for everything, and yet you scream.
La cara de Orfeo me encanta. Se ha cabreado.
I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
Apoyar a Orfeo, apoyar a Perséfone. No permitir que Perséfone ataque. No, apoya a Perséfone, hombre. A tope. Ya la conocemos, vieja amiga.
Orpheus, instead of a life of despair, Hades would have ended you there. This place
Me cansé de esto.
will be humming.
Venga, ponte. Me cansé de
Oh,
esto.
I rather doubt that.
Doesn't make it any less true.
Am I the one on trial now?
It isn't your fault. Hades broke you both down. It isn't your fault. This is a little ghost town. But you're forgetting Freddie. I just want her return.
Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
Es hora de que ambos sigan adelante. Es de Perséfone. Todo de Perséfone.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
Progreso, progreso.
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice is still gone.
Grace, el trono me pertenece, todo mío, todo. ¿Te imaginas?
But I assure you, nothing more.
Y ya se le pasaría la pena de Freddie.
You know that there's no revenge.
The pain never ends.
The pain never ends.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna end.
Yo quiero que se líen Perséfone y Orfeo. Veo amor ahí.
And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Orfeo, pasa página ya.
I had forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place. Forgive me.
¿Quién no se va a quedar el trono, Grace?
Lady of the
Neo.
night.
Además, el inframundo es muy feo. No hay luz.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
¿De qué sirve? Ahora es tuya. Déjala atrás.
It doesn't sound like it brings you anything but bad memories.
Perhaps you're right. All the reasons I wanted it
calavera
are
de
long
Bisbee.
gone now.
No, dice que no, porque no está bien decorada. Ya está, toma por culo el trono. Ahí ya no se va a sentar nadie.
Yes. That makes what I have to tell you all the more difficult, however. I lied. Even if we could find Freddie, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
And the fates?
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
Mentiste.
You lied.
Que aproveche más
To
que
me? To Apollo?
ahora es un mundo republicano.
I thought it such a small transgression to regain this throne. I would have said anything.
Así que eso es todo. Te odio, te odio.
Wow. I thought maybe there's some limit to her cruelty. Maybe she's not as bad as she seems.
Grace,
But it's not true. You really are just that heartless, aren't you?
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Yo también. ¿Y dónde está?
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear.
Chino va a comer y deja la
Yet
persiana
you might
alzada
have
para que los del
spoken
bar
to
de
her.
mientras vean a Eponineplays.
I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Oh. ¡Freddie! Y no la atravieso, es tangible.
Freddie, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Oh, por Dios.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
Pero tu sombrero... Ojalá pudiera volver atrás.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you?
Yeah. Without me.
I don't want to.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost.
Freddie dice, no, tráeme unas cartas o algo, que me aburro aquí abajo, si todo el mundo se aburre aquí. Pero bueno, mira, están bien Caliope, están todos aquí. Ah, no.
Caliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My
Idols don't...
eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
Me parece que no se conocen, ¿no? Todavía me confunde el alma. Cuéntanos lo que pasó.
We need to know what happened to you, Caliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you?
¿Qué?
No.
¿Qué pinta
Don't
Apolo
suppose
aquí?
he could have.
Aquí está todo el juego pensando que Apolo era buenísimo y va a ser malísimo. Empecemos con Apolo. Dime quién te mató. Solo dime quién te mató, por Dios.
Skip to the end. I want to know who sent the Furies after you.
Athena.
No.
It's true. Apollo delivered a prophecy to her that said I needed to die. Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world.
Entonces fueron Atenea y Apolo.
To you.
Bueno, Atenea fue la mano ejecutora y Apolo fue el que dijo, ¿le toca morir? Cuéntame de la profecía.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I respect he
Vale,
disagrees.
no lo hizo con maldad, entonces. ¿Por qué me buscaste? ¿Por qué fuiste al relicario? ¿Qué decía la
What was the
profecía?
prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Cuéntanos.
I don't care. I have to know.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Así que tengo que morir.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
Gracias.
And you made it. For what it's worth,
¿Por qué?
thank you.
You're thanking me?
You gave me a gift, Caliope. Everything that happened afterwards, it wasn't your fault.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
¿Y por qué fuiste al
Why
relicario?
did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
Es culpa de
You
Atenea.
wanted to annul the prophecy.
Just,
And the
just.
Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But
Le das las gracias por arruinar tu vida. Toma ya,
They
sí.
aren't pets.
Para que tenga algo de
They
paz,
didn't
¿no?
break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do,
Ya lo he
but
hecho,
you'd
hecho
have to
está.
ask Athena.
¿Fuiste a pedirle la llave a Pam?
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh, Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Atenea pagará. Si fuera puncarra podría decirlo, pero no soy puncarra. Ahora sabemos la verdad. Apolo tendría que habernos contado.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Caliope.
We don't know that.
Esto no es justo. Creo que todo terminó. ¿Y ahora qué?
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
Canción de despedida. Como odio la despedida. Es hora del adiós. Tú te despides de mí, yo de ti. Ajá. Sí, Apolo pensaría que si contaba cosas malas proféticas pasarían.
I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time.
No puedo, no lo haré. ¿Qué haré sin ti? Te extrañaré mucho. Es triste, ¿eh? No sé, al final voy a acabar llorando y todo. Persita, ¿por qué te despides? Y ahora ya puedo pasearme por aquí y nos podremos ver todo lo que nos dé la gana. Deja de ser teatrera. Yo creo que no va a volver, ¿eh? Ni Perséfone ni nadie. No, no lo es. ¿Responde al gato o me responde a mí? No saldrán en primer plano, pero de tapadillo volverán y no dirán nada. Tiene que volver alguien y traerle naipes a Caronte. Están haciendo drama. ¿A que no? Triste para nada. Pues ya está. Apartamento. Apolo. Lo sé todo, Apolo. Mira la cara de Perséfone. El gorrito de Freddie.
And I see Freddie isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Sí, triste lo de tu demon y esa, que ahí sí se te muere la gente.
No.
Then what happened?
Sabemos que nos mentiste.
We know what happened. We know about the prophecy and Athena.
Oh.
That's all you have to say? Oh?
Oh.
You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Entiendo por qué. Lo entiendo. Me lo han dicho en el chat.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Caliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done.
No tengo que decir
You're
más que...
locked into it.
Oh, ten
Isn't the
miseria.
prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
Bueno, la parte buena de lo que ha
That's
pasado...
right. Leave. It's what
Bueno,
you're
nada.
best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Lucharemos, negociemos.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Caliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Hay que prepararse, Neo. Ahora viene la canción. Estarse preparado. Be prepared, reprise. Bueno. ¿Podremos ir a enfrentar a Pam? ¿Apolo? Apolo. Vamos a ver si consigo tener con Apolo algo más que palabras. Día NV. Apolo.
Oh, it's you.
Ponía NV.
Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's
Quedar
you.
con los tres en el día NV, en el mismo sitio y enfrentarlo. Ojalá. 3 pajarillos de un tiro. Sé que te importa, Apolo.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I know he did what he did with the best of intentions.
That does sound like him, yeah. I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right,
Anda,
Oracle.
Apolo, hola.
I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Apolo, Apolo.
I didn't
Estoy
mean for
aquí.
it to end up this way.
Deja de culparte.
I know. It's okay, Apollo. You have to stop
Apollo.
torturing yourself over this.
Apolo.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. Yeah, it was difficult to help without helping too much. Even pointing you at Pan. I was hoping he could be pressured into assisting more. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Tal vez lo será.
Well, couldn't it be? You said yourself, prophecies don't always work the way you think they will.
That's true. I did say that.
Que se hubiera quedado callado y no habría pasado nada. Neo dice que le obligaron muy mucho.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
No hay nada que perdonar. Supéralo de una vez. Sé que tenías buenas intenciones. No hay nada que perdonar.
There's nothing to forgive, Apollo. You did what you could for a friend. You didn't owe me anything.
I guess all that remains is the trial.
Pero
Whatever happens, Grace.
Grace, perdón, Freddie
I'll be
muere,
standing right there by you.
sí o sí.
Thank you.
Si yo hubiese tenido el flirteo con Apolo, ahora podríamos tener un romance. Sabiendo lo que sé ahora. Ir al auditorio. Enfrentar a Perséfone, hombre, que no, ¿para qué? Enfrentar a Pan y al auditorio. Bueno, no, que va a haber un juicio. Habla con Pan, enfréntalo. ¡Que lo supere! Espero que sea de cajón.
Pan? Are you here?
Vamos con Pan. A ver si cantamos algo chulo. Pan. Pan.
Pan!
Pan. 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 ¿Se ha muerto?
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you
Ah,
didn't
estaba
wanna see me
escondido,
anymore.
estaba escondido.
You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Ah, Pan. Y se murió. Quería pedir disculpas, solo quiero hablar. ¿Aún crees que soy una causa perdida? No, discúlpate con todo el mundo y luego hazte la automorición.
No,
Y te vas
I,
con Freddie al inframundo.
Wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well,
For thinking you might be behind Caliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I
I
see.
want to apologize. Sí,
Isn't that always the way?
está ahí escondido en la palabra.
Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Tío, es que me arrepiento de no haber flirteado con Apolo, que yo ahora tendría un amor. Let's not, contarle todo, contarle todo.
Okay, where do I begin?
Pero voy a tener que rejugar.
Well, of
Solo para
course
flirtear
it
con
was
Apolo.
Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Dejarlos morir, por supuesto. Oye, por sí, sí.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Venga, pues vámonos al juicio ya. No voy a enfrentar a nadie más. Hombre, podríamos completarlo un poquito hablando con Perséfone, pero ir al auditorio, que tengo mucha curiosidad. ¿De qué son esas respuestas? Cuando una profecía dice que de algo tiene que morir, no tiene por qué ser literal. Ni implica que sea ya. De algo se tiene que morir, tarde o temprano. Tal vez es metafórico. Cuando dice mueren se refiere a un cambio y no a que muera
All
literal.
your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish
No,
Freddie were
a lo que
here.
dijiste hace un rato. La respuesta.
Like a boat
Recondúceme.
lost at
Si te acuerdas, si fue hace 3 minutos,
with no sails,
dime a qué te refieres.
not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart,
Espíritu, paga lo que me debes de una vez. Neo, pobre espíritu.
in my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
¿Y quién le ha encendido el foco? ¿Estaba ya encendido? Perdón. Bueno. Viene el juicio.
Okay, here we go.
Al final recién se despierta. Mira, ¿te imaginas? Galletitas.
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
¿Esto no es el Olimpo? ¿Cómo funciona el juicio? Tenemos que hablar.
Athena, we really need to talk. Like right now.
There's nothing left to talk about, Grace. Whatever you have to say, you can say it at the trial.
Qué odiosa Atenea, ¿eh?
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Ah, esto sí tiene pinta del Olimpo, de toda la vida.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we?
Señor juez. Poco después, todos los demás dioses fueron fundados por Kratowski. ¿Kratowski? Ah, Kratos. Kratos no existe.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
¿Como el asesinato? ¿Seguro que los ídolos están muriendo?
How do you know it's true? How can you be so certain?
Each time we pass on our eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything?
Este juicio es una farsa. No fue fácil para ti. Mandaste matar a Caliope.
Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Oh, Dimensión Argentina, bendiciones. Bendiciones, bendiciones, bendiciones. Te bendigo. Aún puedes detener esto. Sabemos la verdad.
We spoke to Caliope and Hades.
Bendición para mi amigo Francis, que se alimenta exclusivamente de arroz con queso Paraguay. Francis, extraordinaria alimentación de arroz con queso. Bendiciones.
Yes, I could.
¿Está escondido o estará huyendo del hijo pesado que tiene? Hola, Eponine. ¿Quién fuera visco para verte 2 veces? Oh, Darox. No te había visto, madre mía. Gracias, gracias.
You don't know everything, Athena.
No, no, no. I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Caliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Canción.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be.
Yes, it's me. Fin de la canción. Oye, pues mola la canción, ¿eh?
Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you.
Lo que haces no es amor, no eres la única que se ocupa. Deja de hacerte la mártir. No eres la única que se ocupa. Mira la serpiente. Señor juez, lo ha admitido, ha dicho que Itzker... Chino ha vuelto, ha vuelto en un momento, Chino, que se ha descubierto todo el pastel. Atenea lo ha hecho todo. Anda, esa mirada de complicidad, toma. Ahí hay amor. Es que tanto flirteo, pero no ha llegado a ver amor con nadie. En un juego musical que debería estar dramatizadísimo. Llegó el momento, Apolo. Ahora Apolo va a gobernar aquí. Que te peten, Atenea. ¡Ay! No, Atenea se ha puesto las galas de guerra. No. Se ha cambiado la skin. ¿A cuál te refieres de seguir tocando los cojones, Maldo? Porque por tu personalidad deberías ir a tope con Atenea. Es Atenea contra el mundo. Seguro sabes que esto está mal. No quiero que muera nadie por mí. ¿Os gusta la representación de la furia en este juego? Con esos sombreritos. Que vienen, que vienen. Patada en los huevos a la furia. Apolo, dame la mano. Sí, ¿eh? ¡Wow! Que aunque yo no siguiera adelante con el flirteo en aquella fiesta, yo creo que el juego lo va a imponer. Afrodita estará a mi lado, Asterión estará a mi lado, Pan estará a mi lado. Venga, Pan, Pan. Yo elijo quién se pone a mi lado en la foto final. Oh my. Pobre Afrodita, la podía haber elegido a ella. Afrodita estará a mi lado. Todos van a estar a mi lado. ¡Ay, qué bonito! Se está coronando el acto 3. Más, ¿qué tal el estofado? Le van a dar en su culito a Atenea un patadón y la van a echar del Olimpo por lianta. Estaría guay que también las furias se pusieran de nuestro lado, ¿eh? Sí, ¿eh? No. Se borran. Sí.
This prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone.
No sé, hasta me da pena y todo, ¿eh? Yo entiendo que ella sufre. Ojalá se pueda negociar y hacer algo que haga sentir bien a todo el mundo. La furia han pensado, que esto se está liando, no hemos dejado una cosa en el fuego, si eso ahora volvemos. Seguro que tenía buenas intenciones. Le he dicho eso, ¿no? Eso es lo que yo quiero decirle.
But it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight.
There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong.
Barquita, gracias por aprobar mi nuevo look. Wow. Ahora hablaré cantando para no desentonar con la música. Golpearla se lo merece. Tu liderazgo se terminó, te perdono. ¡Ay, ay, ay! Golpearla solo para que lo veamos. No me arrepiento de nada, pero quería perdonarla. No puedo golpearla y perdonarla después. Tío, no te dejaban tiempo, ¿eh? Golpéala ahora o no la golpees. Y yo, ay, por favor. Yo que quiero ser tan pacifista. Tío, madre mía. Qué masacre le han hecho a Atenea. Todos contra ella. Ni un apoyo. Tampoco me parece bien, ¿eh? Porque eso, que tenía buenas intenciones, que no ha sido con maldad. Que ella de verdad se creía cuidadora. Aquí no hay caballeros del zodiaco, Barca. Qué bofetón le has dado. Gancho de derecha, Noah. Punching ball. Punching face.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You certain about that chair, brother? You've
Se lo
always
queda
said you
Apolo.
didn't want it.
Apolo es líder y bueno, ¿eh?
I think it's about time, don't you?
¿Tomarás el mando? Me agrada, me agrada.
Responsibility suits you, Apollo. Maybe
Tal
one
vez
day you'll even
algún día
button
incluso
up
te
your shirt.
abotones la camisa.
Fortunately, I won't be in a
Buenísima.
position long enough to find out. We've decided to
Guarro no tiene
disband
ni
the course.
botones.
No more laws, no more hiding from mortals. It's time the idols found a new way.
Oye, que se van a quitar del medio,
What
¿eh?
we really are? Isn't that risky?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
Entonces, ¿que vaya a dejar de ser... ¿Vais a volveros mortales o qué? ¿Todos están de acuerdo? Este es un gran paso. Tengo algunas ideas.
As to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might.
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like
Apolo
preparing
trabaja
for
mucho su
battle.
abdomen como para
It
privar al
is,
mundo de que lo
kinda.
vea.
The idols would be stars
Eso
before
piensa
we
él.
know it.
If you're
A lo
famous
mejor es
enough,
prostituto. Si
there's
esta
only
gente
so
ahora
much
se
that
tiene
can
que
be
buscar
done
un
to
trabajo en el mundo real,
Now that is
Apolo
a
será puto.
marvelous idea indeed.
o modelo de Calvin Klein.
Could you all give Grace and I a moment, please? Well, you did it.
Bueno, que todavía puede
You
haber un beso.
survived.
Claro que sí, lo logramos. Cumplir la profecía, pero Freddie no. Lo logramos.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
And now you're leading the idols. I'm proud of you.
And you. You stood your ground with Athena and won. A feat even the mightiest idols have never accomplished.
Wasn't like I had much choice, right?
Obviously, you're as free to go as any of the idols, but I do hope you'll remain with us.
Me quedo. Voy a decidir, me quedo o me voy. Claro que sí. ¿Para qué? Claro que sí.
Of course I'll stay. You'll all start arguing again the minute I leave, otherwise.
Oh, we'll probably do that even if you stay.
Character growth, Apollo. If you can do it, so can the rest of the idols.
Let's hope you hold on to that optimism. What do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music one more time?
Always.
Ah, 2 meses más tarde. A ver, ¿cómo está el mundo ahora? No se ha cambiado de ropa en 2 meses. Fantástico. Nadie.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
Espero que la den esa ropa,
The
no
Oracle
sé
has
yo.
been keenly following your progress.
Dirán, ¿pa' qué?
She records every appearance, every interview.
Si somos dioses.
She may be your biggest fan.
¿Te acuerdas de Piperan? Pues si te acuerdas ya sabes lo que ha pasado. Sí, yo siempre
She's been of
defiendo
great help to your online
a la
campaign.
gente así, con lo de
Everyone here has
Piperan.
also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Preguntar por Afrodita y Eros. Vamos a preguntar por todo. Bueno, primero por Apolo. ¿Qué tal todo, Apolo?
How about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Not right away. I've been helping the idols remaining at Olympus learn how to live as part of the mortal world.
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo barely knows how the world works.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
And after that?
I don't know. I was thinking of traveling for a time. Despite my age, there are so many places I haven't been.
What you mean is that all the attention on the idols is driving you to distraction.
It is a bit disconcerting. The photographers following me around, the letters addressed to the sun god. I don't know what to do with it all. Even so, I'm not running away. I'll be back. I simply think it's time to see the world again with my own eyes.
Preguntar por Perséfone, por Afrodita y Eros. ¿Preguntamos por todo? O no más preguntas, me da igual. Hombre, Afrodita y Eros sí nos cayeron muy bien. Y Perséfone, venga, pregunta por
How
todo.
about you, Persephone?
Y por Atenea.
Any big changes?
Any big
Not
changes?
yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
The underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither. That said, I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, you don't.
Qué misteriosa.
I came
¿Por
by to
qué?
give you all my regards, such as they are.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué va a
After
hacer?
this, you likely won't see me for
¿Cuál
quite some
pensáis que va a
time.
ser el trabajo de
You will be
Perséfone en el
missed,
mundo
sister.
real?
More than you'll ever believe.
¿O ella se queda en el Olimpo? Vamos a preguntar qué pasó con Atenea.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I was having her followed for a time. After the idols went
Desapareció por
public, however, she
completo del
vanished off
mapa.
the map completely.
You had Athena followed?
Well, you're far more trusting than I, brother. We can't count on Athena laying low forever now that the song is over.
Tal vez Neo, ¿eh?
Last I
Sí, sí,
heard,
sí.
she was heading back to the old country.
Al inframundo
On
que
a
va.
ship, like it was the 19th century. Why? I have no idea.
If I had to guess, I imagine she went in search of Zeus.
Zeus. Llaman a
Could he
Zeus.
even be found?
Zeus.
If Zeus is out there, Athena will find him.
No, pero ella lo pronuncia
does,
diferente. Es Zeus.
I guarantee
Cada
we
uno
haven't
dice
seen the
chus
last
como
of her.
quiera. Ahora Hermes. ¿Qué ha sido de él?
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
We've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy.
Estuvo
They've become
ocupado.
a social media darling.
Se convirtió en una sensación de las redes sociales.
The truly amusing
Totalmente
part is that they're
adaptades
not even
al mundo de hoy en
trying
día.
to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Muy bien, Afrodita. Ah, Pam, que me sale más gente aquí. ¿Qué tal, Pam?
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried?
Esto es como el típico epílogo que te cuentan qué pasó con cada personaje, pero no sé si me gusta que lo hayan hecho así. Preguntando tú por ello y
As far as I can tell, he did
tan
regret his
conversacional.
involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for
Yo
a
prefiero
time.
cuando no habla nadie y te muestran el cartel y se oye una música de chon, 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 chon.
You're not wrong.
Pero bueno. Perfil bajo para Pam. Afrodita y Eros.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started.
Afrodita ha hecho un retiro
a
espiritual. Le
spiritual
pega mucho
retreat
a la
in the
gente de su
mountains?
edad.
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more.
Todo el juego ha
has at
sido de hablar y
last brought
cantar.
her
Tienen que
peace.
seguir hablando y cantando, pero no
For
están
sure they go
cantando.
into
Esa es la
hiding.
cuestión, Neo. Me falta
Aphrodite fears
musiquilla.
mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded
Mejor que
herself with
pregunte
only those
en
who
general qué
shower
tal les ha
her
ido,
with
Peña, y ahí que te cuenten todo.
As I recall, sister, you also
Sí,
headed
pero sí
several
hablando.
cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
Ah, sí, Venus con la silla de ruedas.
Immortal? I don't believe
No.
so. Last I heard,
Abrió una
she
galería.
opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become
Y
a patron.
Afrodita le pone la pasta. Me encanta.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Preguntar por Hécate y Asterión, que hay más. Hécate y Asterión, la bella y la bestia. Bueno, la bella y la bestia no. La bestia y la Sunder.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know
Una
every
canción para
detail
cada
of
uno,
his
no, qué
sexual
largo, Barca.
prowess?
Una canción
I
conjunta
not.
en el que cuenten qué hizo cada uno.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually for
¿Para
Hecate
cuándo la
could be
hostia? Ya ha
centuries
habido
from
una
now.
hostia, Maldo. ¿No
In the
estabas mirando
meantime, she
cuando le
gushes
partió la
about her
cara
new
a Atenea?
boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy
Bueno,
for them both.
Asterión y Hécate, súper enamorados, todo salió bien. Gracias a Freddie, que hizo ahí como de Celestina, bonita, ¿eh? No, escuché, pero no es hostia, ha habido una buena hostia. Yo pensaba que no, pero se ha visto hasta saliva saliendo con el punch. Se ha visto ahí una gota de saliva. Ha sido satisfactorio. Mécate.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle,
No
it's
peleen.
barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you
No,
alone,
no me dejes en
Grace. You
paz,
must be
Apolo.
tired from
Quédate
your
aquí en
trip.
mi apartamento. Está todo muy vacío desde que Freddie murió.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for a long time.
No. Not like this. You're right.
a cantar. Quédate aquí, tengo unos botones de camisa. El gorrito.
Stormy skies clear, soft breeze blow.
The ocean lies calm, stars are out.
We'll chart our paths, I've no doubt.
Where will we end up with different routes? A fresh coat of paint, sails unfurled, ready to go.
Watching the shore as we drift away.
Lost in the sunrise, parting mists of gray.
Sailing to new water, the rush of a new day.
Has changed. Everything has changed. Todo el mundo a cantar, ¿eh? Fundido a negro y... fin. Ahora tendrían que salir a saludar como si esto fuese un musical de verdad. Bueno. Ya me contaréis qué os ha parecido. Yo voy a dejar esto subido en el YouTube. En directo no ha atraído a mucha gente. Los que me han seguido han sido mis amiguillos de siempre. Pero yo espero que este juego aquí inmortalizado llegue a la gente que tiene que llegar y que veáis lo especial que es. Podemos considerarlo una novela visual, musical. No hay mucha, de hecho no sé si es la primera que hacen, pero ha estado bien. La historia ha estado bien. Me ha faltado amor. Hombre, no ha sido equiparable a un musical de verdad, porque ahí tendría que haber amor, romance, intensidad. Pero bueno, hemos tenido un juicio, una investigación y una historia bonita de fondo. Pues aquí os dejo. Muchas gracias por haberme acompañado. Déjame tu comentario y qué te ha parecido el juego. Y ya nos vemos con lo siguiente que traiga por aquí. Que vaya muy bien la cosa.